In this video, I'm gonna show you how to use Akai. Akai is a tank hero who has the ability to immobilize multiple opponents for a long time. In the first seasons of Mobile Legends, Akai was a tank and fighter hero. It means he had the ability to initiate a team fight and take a lot of damage from the enemies and deal a decent amount of damage at the same time. Unlike other tank heroes, Akai's basic attack is very reliable in dealing damage to his enemies. Passive skill, Tai Chi. After using a skill, Akai will gain a shield that absorbs up to 6% of his max HP that lasts 2 seconds. The effect activates every 2.5 seconds. He uses this skill to protect himself when he initiates an attack. This skill helps Akai to last long in a team fight and survive when his HP is very low. Because of this skill, Akai is fearless in attacking his enemies. First skill, 1000 Pounder. Akai jumps towards a designated location. Upon landing, he deals physical damage to enemy units and slows them by 30% for 2 seconds. Akai uses this skill to go to a location faster. This skill can jump over most walls in Mobile Legends. So, this skill is very effective when he is chasing an enemy or when he is running away. Second skill, Blender. Akai fires a frog-shaped wave in the designated direction. The wave explodes upon hitting enemies or reaching its max travel distance, dealing physical damage to enemies and marking them for 5 seconds. Akai's basic attack on marked targets deals extra damage of Akai's max HP. He uses this skill to harass the opposing heroes in the early game by marking his enemies using this skill and dealing damage using his basic attack. When enemies are marked with Blender, they will get stunned for extra 1 second when they are hit by his first skill. This skill is very useful, however, hitting moving enemies with this skill is a little bit hard. Make sure that you learn to target a moving enemy. You can do it by holding a skill. Predict where the enemy is going. Target the enemy and release the skill. Third skill, Hurricane Dance. Akai spins like a tornado for 3.5 seconds and knocks back the surrounding enemies, dealing physical damage. The damage decays against the same target. Using this skill removes all the debuffs from Akai immediately. He also becomes immune to slowing effect in the duration and increases his movement speed. He uses this skill to immobilize or ruin the positions of the enemies. This skill is more effective when enemies are between him and a wall. Gameplay. In the early game, buy a roaming item and go to the lane where your marksman is going. I suggest to tell your marksman to look at this icon and these arrows. This icon suggests that it's best for your hero to go to a side lane. It can be the top lane or bottom lane, while these arrows suggest to go to the specific lane, in this case, the top lane. When you're in the lane with the marksman, your goal is to protect your teammate and let them gain as much gold as they can by killing the minions. It'll be easier if you can scare the opposing heroes out by dealing damage to them. You can do this by hiding in the bush, wait until the weaker enemy comes. When you're near the enemy, use your second skill and the basic attack and deal as much damage as you can. As you can see, my hero is not confused who he should attack. I was only dealing damage to the weaker enemy and kept ignoring their tank. You can do it by going to the settings, tap controls, scroll down and turn the switch of Hero Lock mode to on. When Hero Lock mode is on, You will see icons like these with the face of the opposing heroes every time they are near you. Simply tap the face of your target so your hero will know who his victim is. With this strategy, your marksman can kill the enemy minions without any worries. Stay unpredictable by always hiding in these bushes. You can hide in the upper bush or in the lower bush. And whenever a chance occurs, attack your enemies. When you reach level 2, add his first skill. Now it will be easier for you to go near the enemies. Use your second skill to mark your target, then use his first skill to jump towards them. When the enemy has the mark, they will be stunned or immobilized when hit by Akai's first skill. So, always use his second skill before using his first skill. Keep harassing the opposing heroes until you get a chance of killing them in a team fight or destroy their turret. You can add his ultimate to his combo to deal more damage and to ruin their positions. Like here, I protected my teammate from the enemies while my marksman is hitting the target in a distance. Equipment. These are the items I recommend for Akai. It's very important for Akai to get near his enemies fast, so I use these boots. These boots give Akai twice the movement speed other boots can offer. You can replace these boots with warrior boots or tough boots. Use warrior boots when most enemies deal physical damage and use tough boots when they use magic damage. Learn more about damage in this video. I will post the link in the descriptions. Since we are talking about types of damage, I suggest to use this build when most enemies deal physical damage, or use this build when most of them deal magic damage, or this build to balance physical and magic defense. Things to remember. Timing. Always keep in mind when is the best time to use his skills. Avoid using his first skill when you don't need it. Always remember that he only uses this skill to immobilize his enemies or go to a location faster. Keep it available until the time comes that you really need it. Protector. The main role of a tank is to protect his teammate, especially the weakest ones who are most of the times are marksmen and mages. You can go to other lanes and help other teammates, but always go back to your marksman to prevent enemies in killing them. That's all for this video. If you think that this video is worthy of your time, please like and subscribe. Thank you so much and goodbye.